Hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is Louis from Music for Humans. Today, let's shop for a violin together. First, we'll see what kind of instrument we can find online. Then we'll buy one and see how it turns out. Before we actually get started shopping for our violin, please make sure to like and subscribe to the channel to get the latest tips on how to play the violin. Alright, so first I want to discuss some important things with you guys. Buying a violin can be very tricky and there is a lot to consider before making your final choice. I have a few questions for you that should impact your final choice. First, are you an adult, beginner, or is this for your child? Are you looking to get serious about playing the violin, or are you just doing this for fun, casually? The last one, and probably the most significant question, is what is your budget? All of those things are extremely important to consider when buying your first violin. Nonetheless, for the sake of this video, we'll buy something cheap that most people can afford and make the best out of it. Assuming you're looking for your very first violin, you're a beginner, and you want to try just for fun, your budget is the first thing you should consider. There are so many different prices of violin, ranging from under $100 to millions of dollars. But even for a beginner, you must go with something other than the cheapest thing you can find. You'll need to invest a little bit of money because there's a lot of trashy violin out there. And by trashy, I mean like really trashy. The tone of those violins are so bad and so annoying that you might not even want to play your violin. On top of that, the pegs might be misaligned or drilled the wrong way, so even if you tune your violin, your instrument might keep going out of tune non-stop, making your practice really miserable. That can be very frustrating and will most likely lead you to lose interest playing your instrument. And we don't want that to happen. You want a violin that you can rely on when practicing. It will make reaching your goals a lot easier and much more enjoyable. You don't have to spend that much money, but you need to understand that you'll get what you pay for. Alright, so today we'll explore 3 different online shops, and in the end we'll make a choice that should fit a beginner's needs with a small budget. So first, let's look at fiddlershop.com. Fiddlershop.com has an impressive range of violins, with prices going from as high as $27,500 to as little as $220 for their cheapest kit. All their beginner's kits are tested and approved by their team. They come with a limited warranty, their Fiddler Shop quality setup, and a 45 days hassle-free return. I have never shopped for a violin there, so I cannot vouch for them, but this is a pretty good deal. If you want a quality violin ready to play out of the box, I think this is the way to go. Our second stop will be eBay. eBay can be a great option because you can shop for second-hand violins and find great deals. Let's take a quick look and see what we can find. The most expensive violin available on eBay as I am making this video is about $700,000. Look at that. This is unreal. If I was about to spend that kind of money on a violin, I would like to see it, play it, smell it, touch it, I don't know, anything before I pull the trigger on that thing. Alright, now let's take a look at the cheapest violin they have. Their cheapest violins are around $30 and I would definitely not recommend buying these. Every other options in the middle is a personal choice. Please make sure to make an informed decision before buying anything. If you have any questions, please comment. If you need help buying your violin, Music for Humans is also there to help you. Alright, our last stop is Amazon. Amazon would definitely not be my first choice to buy a violin, but it's still a good option. We all know that their return policy is great and the virtually infinite amount of review can be of great help to make your final choice. Let's take a quick look at what they have. The most expensive violins on Amazon range between $6,000 to $8,000. It seems like not many people spend that kind of money on Amazon for a violin because none of those violins have any reviews. The cheapest kit goes for $60 and it doesn't seem like a great option either. Seems like this violin is actually made out of plastic. Alright, so I've made my decision and I'm ready to buy this violin kit. Here it is, the Beijing Adult Kids Violin. At $79 with the coupon code. The kit includes the violin, a case, bow, 2 decent rosin, as they mentioned right there, a shoulder rest, a tuner, extra strings, a practice mute, and a finger guide sticker. The finger guide sticker is actually pretty cool for beginners. It just shows you where you need to put your fingers on the fingerboard. So this can be a great help for a visual learner that prefers to see things rather than relying on your ears. Of course, this is extremely cheap for a violin, so my expectations are about as high as the prices. Honestly, I do not recommend buying this violin. I purchased this violin so you won't need to waste your hard-earned money. Instead, I will make the experiment, see how it goes, and then after this you can make your decision. To be honest, I really believe that spending a few extra bucks would be worth your while. Also, there are much better options than buying a violin on Amazon. Instead, you should support your local violin store. You'll get great guidance, a lot better quality violin, and on top of this, you get to actually try the violin before you buy it. This will make a huge difference in making your final choice. And boom, we're done. We just bought our first violin. That's amazing. So make sure to check out our next video as I will unbox the violin we just bought and I will show you how to set it up properly and get ready to play with it. Thank you so much for watching my video on how to buy your first violin. Please remember to like and subscribe to the channel to get the latest tips on how to play the violin or how to buy a violin. If you have any questions or if you need help buying your violin, please make sure to comment, reach out to us at musicforhumans.com, and we will be really happy to help you make the right choice when buying your first violin.